Hi, and welcome to this week's Express Flow all around wrists. So we do so much with our wrists in yoga, and it can be a real point of issue if you get pain in the wrist because you just feel really limited as far as what you are able to do comfortably on your mat. So this Express Flow is all about strengthening and mobilizing the wrists so that poses like handstand, plank, arm balancing all feel much more comfortable and you feel more confident. So we're going to have 2 stretchy bands and a couple bricks. So just rolling the inner thighs back and wide, pressing the fingertips into the floor, rolling the head of the arm bones back. And then when you feel nice and lifted, resting the hands onto the thighs, allowing the eyes to gently close. We'll just spend a few moments just tuning into our breath this morning. Notice how we're feeling, how our energy is. Relaxing the muscles around the face and the eyes. And if you have anything going on with your wrist right now, you get pain in the wrist, you find these poses, as I mentioned, are always very uncomfortable, then you're in the right place. And letting the eyes gently open, and we'll start with some circles. So just circling the wrist first. Some of these smaller movements I find are really underrated. They can do a lot for mobility if we do them consistently. And I think that's the key word, consistently. Good. And then clasp and then circle. Both ways. Good. And then we're going to stretch the fingers. So I love to do this one before I'm going to do back bends, especially. This one is really, really helpful if you're going to do a wheel. It really helps to stretch the inside and just get kind of all of these fascia lines lengthening. Good. Come into all fours. Okay, so we're going to start with some peel-offs. So you're going to turn your hands back and you're going to just start to peel the hands up and back. Peeling and replacing. Peeling and replacing. Peeling, replace. Peeling, replace. Good. 2 more. Peel, replace. Peel, replace. Good. Hands out. Now side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Fantastic. Get your brick and your long stretchy band. Now we'll do the strength part and then we'll come back to some more stretching. But let's do a little bit of strength now. So you'll have that band forward. And then you're going to have your brick. Well, let's turn it this way for the wrist. So you'll come down, catch hold of that band, forearm down, and then you're going to pull the band and extend the wrist up and flex. Up. Squeeze. 5, 6, 7. Good. And then the opposite. Now we're going to flex the wrist. Make sure it's challenging. Pull. 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 Good. Other side. Repeating. Okay. Now, and now pull the hand. 2, Good, and then up and pull. I know it's not the most glamorous work, but if you have wrist pain, it's really important that we're looking after these joints. Good, release. Okay, so now you're gonna come up. Okay, so now we're gonna go knuckles down and you're gonna roll to the outside. Try to stretch there and make a fist and then roll back onto the tops of the knuckles. So you're gonna roll down, try to stretch the arms, back, and again, roll down, stretch, try to make a fist. You'll feel how hard that is. Also working on the strength in our hands, such an important marker for longevity, our grip strength. Back, out, stretch, press. Good. Good. Now you turn your hands under. So again, this might be where you are, right, with the elbows bent. Then over time, as you become more mobile, you're going to start to turn the inner upper arms out and stretch. Good. Forward, get the bricks. Now you're going to pop the knuckles over the edges, spreading, and then leaning forward and back. Pressing the weight forward and really trying to move into a range that feels a little uncomfortable. We want to not do it where it hurts, just where it feels, oh, okay, yeah, I think that's the end of my range there. Back and forth. Good, going all the way forward, hold. Good, turn that brick around, right hand onto it, left arm behind the back. So now working all the way up into the shoulder blade, and this is going to strengthen this whole position. So the shoulder blade's going to squeeze to the back, and then it's going to push and protract. So we're retracting, protracting, retract, protract, retract, protract, retract, protract, retract, protract. One more like that. Retract, protract. Good. Other side. And so hand behind the back, and again working from the shoulder blade, strengthening this whole arm. Retract, protract, retract, protract, retract, protract. 4, press, 5, press. Good. 3 more. 6, 1 more. 8. Good. Coming down. So onto our forearms now, and we're going to do some walks. So bringing your right forearm in front, walking the knees back. Good. We're going to tuck the toes under and lift up into our plank. Then we're going to push through the wrist, through the forearm, and walk this plank forward and back. And actually, why don't we try lifting up into like a dolphin shape? We haven't done much with the hamstring, so don't worry. This is for the wrists and the upper body today. And just moving, pressing through that cinnamon swirl on the side of the hand, forward and back. Good, back. Good, and rest. Open the arms out into Sphinx. Breathing there, pulling the heart through. Good, palms up, making fists and little curls. Curl, curl. Make those fists, curl the wrists. Up, good, and then up, 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 Good, hands under you, sit back into child's pose. Grab your yoga bricks, bring them to the back of the mat. Okay, so into some reverse tabletop work. This is one of my other favorite wrist strengtheners. Okay, so now we're gonna push down into the bricks and lift up and pull through. Push and pull through. Up, pull, up, up, up. Good, walk it out. Good, sit, bend the elbows, gripping the bricks, lift up into your reverse tabletop, holding there, pushing down, lifting, tapping up 1, lifting 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5. Good, coming forward. Good. Bringing your bricks all the way forward into our plank position. And so into our plank. It's okay, now we're gonna pop forward and back. And you're really moving the body, pushing through the arm. Push, push. Good, now rotate, rotate. 1 arm at a time is gonna come up. Now getting that right shoulder blade onto the back as you stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale to your belly. Roll the shoulders back. Coming into a little cobra. Now forehead onto the floor. Tucking the toes. Belly's going to lift away from the floor first with your shoulder blades squeezing. Inhale. Exhale. Push to plank. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward to the outside. Right arm out. Reach. Good. Step back. Left foot. Reach. Back step. Reach. Good. Reach. 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 Good. Step forward. Just hang over the legs. Take your thumbs, hook, stretch. Good. Hands to the bricks and step back into down dog. Bring your knees down. Sit back into child's pose. And slowly coming up, coming onto our backs, just for a little rest to finish. Giving yourself a little squeeze. Taking the knees to one side. And to the other. And then stretching forward for Shavasana. Good, if you want to circle the wrists out one more time. But if you do these drills consistently, you will start to see some relief with your stiffness and pain in the wrists. Just a moment or two to rest now. Rolling to one side and coming up. Giving yourself a nice lift through the chest, hands over the heart. You can give yourself a hug. And we bow our heads in gratitude for this time that we have to practice together, move together, breathe together. We'll finish with one Om today, taking a big inhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this Express Flow. And as you see, it doesn't take much to really work our joints and work on our mobility in a consistent way. Now, if you're new around here, I'm Erin. I've been teaching yoga for over 11 years, and I love adding resistance bands to help you really see progress faster and boost your longevity. So I'll see you next time.